Alrighty. Volume levels look a-okay. Visuals look good. My chair is perhaps a little too big. I don't want to throw the chair away. It's still a perfectly good chair. I know it's got a few holes in it. And, like, I've got this big chunk missing out of my armrest. Probably because I keep, elbowing it in the wrong place. Some sort of terror has erupted from it, and we've created a fissure. But it's still a good chair. They're good chairs, Jack. They're good chairs. All right. So, hey there, heroes. My name is Hero Girl. I'm your friendly local neighborhood hero tuber, and I'm here to let you know that if I can do it, so can you. And today we're going to continue where we left off last week. Working on Phlage, Titan of Fire's Fury. But I've gone and cleaned up some stuff. Or rather, I took the deck, cleaned out literally everything except lands, and started from scratch, kind of. I took the thing that I wanted to do, and I decided to try and go with some turbo augmentation, but like going all the way this time. So this is not a deck where I feel like I was getting a lot of results with the Death and Staxes mark, so I've got that deck cloned out, and I went and put Kellen at the head of it for now. Partly because I think Kellen is actually still a legitimately really good contender for the Death and Staxes build. But I think we have something. Went and took this out for like a game or two, and so far seems promising. Today's going to be the real, like, take it out for a spin and see how it goes. So, just like last week, we're starting with Phlage, Titan of Fire's Fury. This is the first thing. The second thing is that we are playing all of the Unearth effects. We're playing Return to Triumphant, Recommission, Helping Hand. We've even got Zavine's Reclamation from Modern Horizons 3, Patch Up. We've got Legion's Chant. So that part is still here. This is one of the parts that I really wanted to work into the deck, so it's here as a core concept. The second part, we are still playing Torpor Orb effects. When we got the Torpor Orb working in the past game, it felt really, really good. It felt so good to go turn one land, maybe turn one like Savior, Skrelv, whatever. Turn 2, Orb. Turn 3, 6/6 that Lightning Helixes you every time it attacks. That's good. But where we're changing things up is I've rebuilt the deck with as many of the discard draw effects as I can. The biggest issue that we were running into was just running out of gas and not being able to find the stuff we want. So this time we've gone ahead and we've added in our Witch's Mark, our Tormenting Voice, Thrill. We've got Highway Robbery, Demand Answers, even Bitter Reunion here. We've got our Seize the Spoils, Electric Revelation, Unexpected Windfall. We've got all of the discard and draw to help fill the graveyards, to make escaping Phlage from the graveyard much more viable, and to find our Torpor Orb effects and all these other. So, like, just straight up gas, right? The other point that we're on is that we've changed up our utility just a little bit. I still want to play this like a Voltron style kind of card, where we just ride this thing to victory. So to that end, we still have Shadow Spear, we still have Boots, Basilisk Collar is really great on this, Footfall Crater to give him trample. We are also got the Curse of Hospitality to also give him trample and maybe draw some extra cards. Takasi Welcome is one of those cards that works really nicely. Notably, it's a Nombo if we have any of the Torpor Orb effects in play, but other than that, it's a draw engine, so we'll still see how that works. We did go ahead and put in Bygone Bishop, so there is also that. Bygone Bishop will make clues that we can cash in to draw cards later. As far as removal goes, we've gone ahead and we've just skipped Bolt. We've skipped Bolt and Strangle for now. This is a deck where I'm expecting to make a few different changes and cuts as we go on. Maybe we have enough discard draw that we don't need Takasia's Welcome, which numbers with all of our Torpor Orbs anyway. At which point, we can go ahead and put in like a Bolt or something so that way Phlage doesn't have to do everything himself. Itself? Themself? Phlage self? Damn it, I wish these came with pronouns. I wish like we had the name and then just like underneath where they have like the alternate name, they just have like Zizazem. Have you thought about Fateful Showdown? Have I thought about Fateful Showdown? I probably haven't, considering that I don't have it in my collection. Fateful End, Fateful Showdown. And it deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. Discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many. Yep, I can definitely confirm that I have not considered this card. But, hey, go ahead and put that into the maybe list. But in general, I think the removal that we include here is gonna be for things that are just too big for Phlage to bolt down. Like your big old green ramp decks and stuff like that. We do have the Basilisk Collar to go ahead and give him Death Touch, but in general, we're going to be using Path to Exile, we're going to be using Swords to Plow, Faithful Absence, and Get Lost to help get rid of just like, you know, your giant freaking Colossal Dreadmaw type cards. Cards that are just like big and efficient. Note that I'm not saying that we're not actually going to be using it to get rid of Colossal Dreadmaw. I don't think anyone is playing Colossal Dreadmaw in Brawl right now, and if you are, I sure hope you're playing a theme deck. Phyrexian Dragon Engine is also kind of great in that regard, because it's a 3-drop. We can get it back with any of our Unearth spells, and then just like instantly drop our hand to draw 3. I do still have the Lorehold Excavation in here, so that way we have some passive milling. I do also have the Mesmeric Orb to help turbocharge the filling. I don't have the Draw Orb in here. That's another card that's on the immediate maybe file list. I want to find room for it, but I didn't know what room we would have for it. Maybe it goes into place of Takasi's Welcome. Actually, do I just want to make that switch now? You know what? Let's just go ahead and make that switch now. Where's Paleontar? Okay, we'll just make that switch now. I still like Takasi's Welcome. But I also completely forgot that it's a combo with all this other stuff. The Paleontar is doing double duty by milling us and drawing us cards. There's still a lot of questions I have about this deck, but I think the core of the deck is good. Now, I'm probably gonna get. That's probably not gonna be the. Oh, I forgot about land tax. Hold on. I'm willing to cut the Vexing Bauble to put in a land tax. Land tax in order to refill our hand with the lands that we can discard to draw actual spells is pretty great. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And then next week... Well, next week... Dawn Trail's going to be out. Do I just go like full Dawn Trail? Do I go with like nothing but Dawn Trail? Ooh, Honor Guard, Signet Foothills. Yeah, we keep this. Against Yark, the Desecrated, no less. So having Savina's Reclamation here to get the Honor Guard back is pretty great. We're definitely gonna want to go Foothills. I'm gonna wait until their turn. Just in case they have a turn 1 Bajuka Bog. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our duel. Let's grab our Parlor. Grand Abolisher is pretty great. But we can't quite cast him. I want to make sure we can hit our 3rd land drop sooner rather than later. So if we played the Honor Guard now, we shut down a lot of stuff. And we also play into potentially drawing another land. That's Loam Speaker, alright. Well, that's another land, but it's not quite what I wanted. Alright. Restless Bivouac. Let's go ahead and slow them down. We do fall behind a little bit tempo-wise. It would have been great to get the Signet out, and then also the Collar. So that way, if we hit an untapped land, we can go ahead, play Phlage, suit with the Collar. 2 mana. Well, by gosh, by golly. Alright, I don't see anything there. Get another Torpor Orb out, so that way we just have like a little bit more redundancy out. Blossoming Tortoise. Ooh, Arena of Glory. That's pretty great, actually. Go ahead. Play. Go to combat. Shoot the tortoise. Hit him for 7. Then drop a Basilisk Collar, pass. Excellent. This is what we want to be doing, folks. Yep, Kami comes out. Agent comes out. Lucky, thank you so much for the biddies. And each opponent discards a card and you draw a card. You see we lost Patch Up, Grand Abolisher. 3, 4? I probably... I probably just dropped the Reclamation at that point, right? No, we dropped the Bishop. We definitely dropped the Bishop, because then we're just like, we shoot the Kami, and then we're pounding in. This is exactly what we wanted the deck to do! Excellent! Also, thank you, Lucky. Thank you. Damn. What happened to my OBS? Things got a little weird here. My panels are all out of whack. Oh my god. By the way, thank you so much, chat. Thank you y'all so much. Thanks to you, my bank account did not go into negative balance when my Final Fantasy subscription auto-renewed. So, thank you for saving me from bank fees. My account is still perilously low, but we are slowly getting there. Thank you so much. Don't remind me of Dawn Trail. I still got the last mission of Endwalker, then all the post Endwalker that I still need to buy Dawn Trail. Oof. But like, hey, do it at the pace that you want, friend. Do it at the pace that you want. And then, like, you know, you still have to be able to afford Dawn Trail, so, you know, to take that at a pace that you can afford too. Also, another thing, I know that Brony Man was that's actually not that great. I know that Brony Man was asking about us potentially doing draft, and I said I would consider it for the draft token, but then I remembered, oh wait, there's still packs we can get, packs and mythic cards, so like these are definitely going to be happening before we do draft. You start your new job in a week? Yo! Hey, trust me, trust me, trust me. It's actually better if you hold off on the Dawn Trail anyway, like at least for the first couple weeks, because the congestion is gonna be fucked. It is gonna be so fucked. And you're not missing anything by just playing through Endwalker stuff. Because there are gonna be people who are going to be leveling up their new jobs. They're going to be in the middle of leveling up Viper and Pictomancer. So that means that you're going to have a lot of people doing roulettes, which means you're going to be able to just instant pop all those duties like ASAP. That was definitely my experience with Endwalker last year. Grizzly Bill, Spine Sower. This guy's a lot. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, he puts a counter on target creature, and then you can pay 5 to double the counters in each creature you control. So he's a hardened scales deck that really, really goes nuts. We'll keep this because we have turn 2 Orb. We also have Return Triumphant, which means we can get back. Definitely go ahead and grab out. Collar first. Make that an easy target for any sort of naturalized effects. Oh, Zolith! Oh, okay. Alright, so this thing's gonna turn into a 4/4. Which we just are not prepared to handle. Okay. Let's see. And Phlage can't shoot him, which is the bitch of the matter. Alright, Tormenting Voice, drop a land, reload. Now, the Basilisk Collar on Phlage makes this a lot better. We also got Return Triumphant. We can get back Selfless Samurai using the Return Triumphant. Okay, so we have to play Phlage. And oh, there we go. There's the Hushbringer. That helps out a lot. Creatures in every battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. Alright, how do we want to do this? We got Hushbringer here. Got the orb. I want to make sure we hit red. Let's go ahead, grab our mountain. Then we can go ahead. Turn Triumphant, grab Hushbringer. Now we can go ahead, play Phlage, suit him up with the collar. And then it's not going to matter how big their creatures are getting, because Phlage will just burn everything down. Yep, we're going to take this. I mean, I guess I could use Hushbringer to block that too. Ooh, Lava Spur Boots, even better. Alright, go ahead, play Phlage. We Basilisk Collar now, or do we Boots now? We Boots now, we could shoot Bristle, we could shoot them. Yeah, I think we Boots first. Alright. And then, yeah, we'll use Hushbringer to block. Oh, but Because we don't... Because Phlage is already out, and if Phlage dies... We're just unearthing Phlage. Mesmeric Orb doing Mesmeric Orb things. The real issue is that Phlage can only shoot one thing at a time. We're just like a step behind.
You just went boom.
Vtuber Aurora, thank you so much for the follow. Proliferate. Spooky. The Ozolith is also just like really, really big. So what? I need to kill Bristlebill and Rishkar is the problem. And I also need to make sure I don't just outright die. I can kill Bristlebill. They use their whole turn to play Bristlebill. Is that what I'm doing? Oh, nope. It's fighting. Alright, so I'm at 19. They have 16 points of damage. That's only 3 more. Finally getting your way through the dual type starter duels. Very nice. Okay, they've got 18. If they have any way to like get 1 more point of power, I am hecked. I am hecked beyond belief. But if I can Basilisk Collar, I can at least gain a bunch of life back. Because then that's going to be 7. That's at least 10 back. Alright, I'm at 1. Let's see what the Lord giveth. That's a couple of creatures. That's not bad. Alright, so go to combat. Swing out. We're gonna go ahead and... Let's see... Okay, so this just makes bigger. Get rid of Bristlebill, I think. Get some additional life. Play the Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Pass the turn. Ooh, the starter duels. Green-white one was fun, but the Phyrexian white-black one was hard as hell to win with. Damn. Well, I certainly hope you enjoy Brawl. That's primarily what we do here. The goal is to someday be able to play things like Limited, maybe a little bit of Explorer. Alright, that's a Blizzard Brawl, which... yep, okay. No, we're gonna go ahead and decline that. At least we managed to get a massive life buff. That's pretty great. They will block with the Dragon Engine. That way we don't get chunked. You've built a product, but you lack the resources to make it. God, that's just an eternal mood right there. Alright. Yep, that's a Beast Caller. And it's going to become a 4/4. God damn it. Alright, and we draw Grand Abolisher. Not the greatest, not the worst. Go ahead and... Let's just go ahead and eat, shall we? Nom, 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 nom. Right, Torpor Orb is in effect. Otherwise, we actually could have shot the Beast Caller there. All right. Either they got us or we got them. That's the good thing about Brawl. You need less wild cards. Yes and no. Yes and no. I do have some decks that I've made specifically to help people get into Brawl because they only use the 1 wild card. I know Amy the Amazonian has done that too. She did that with Atraxa. She did that with Calyx for an Enchantress build. I did that with Tolsimer, the Wolf Blood. Also, we've got like 22 cards in here, so we are sitting pretty good. We can also just like, I don't know, get back this and that. Foreign Klex! Fuck! That's 14, 18. Fuck! What the fuck just happened? Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. No, I lost. Therefore, I had a bad time. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, then double the number of counters on each creature that had a 1/1 counter. Oh, fuck. Well, they had it. They had it. Yeah, GG's. We were just 3 short. You gotta save up so you can upgrade your computer so you can run the new Monhun. I've heard that Monhun eats through switches. It's one of the reasons I was like really hesitant to run Monster Hunter on my Switch, is that I just heard the processing power it took to run it just like completely destroyed the video card or whatever, the graphics card, something like that. Errant and Giada. Alright. So we've got Phlage here. Blue-white Phlage. Rep is neat. I don't think this gets there. I'm all that. Hushbringer out is great. We got patch up. We've got demand answers. Hold on to that. So we can go turn 1 giver. Play Cavern, name God, or Giant? Yeah, name Giant. Go ahead. Like, okay, what do they have? It's probably just like a brainstorm or something. You don't play Rise on the Switch. Ugh. But you put in 60 hours. I had a really hard time getting into Monster Hunter. Monhunt is like the thing that I wanted to... Springer. Monhunt is the thing that my husband and I tried playing together back when we were still long distance. Alright, name Giant. Now, notably, if they have removal for the Hushbringer, this still works. Like, they can still just, they can just still completely Gorm Phlage, and they can still do that here, too. I don't have anything in my graveyard, so... Yeah. They're very likely to have, like, just another path to removal. But if it's something like a Get Lost or a Fateful Absence, then I can still bring Phlage back with Patch Up. Ooh, Pit of Offerings. Eggs up to 3 target cards from graveyards. That feels like a card you'd want to hold on to. Go ahead and play the Selfless Spirit now. They counter the Selfless Spirit. Feels like that's what they might want to do. They do here. Yep, they're gonna mana drain it. Yep, which means they do get the additional 2 mana next turn. Go ahead, shoot you for 3. You take over 1/3 of your life total. And then this has Flash. It's honestly pretty This gives us a little bit of room to play with. They might go farewell. If they go farewell, I just don't have anything to deal with that. But it's also early enough that I don't think I get hurt as much. If farewell's their answer, Phlage goes command zone. I flash in Doorkeeper Thrall at the end of their turn. We play Phlage again. Cycle repeats. Exile March of Otherworldly Light. This is sack an artifact or discard a card. Yeah. I mean, they're using 1/1 removal on them. Let's go ahead and flash in Doorkeeper. Nope, I didn't see a stop there. Crack the Scalding Tarn. Scalding Tarn returns. Can't counter that. Go ahead. Boop in for 2 more. If they have a Wrath still, that's, again, not as big of an issue since we have Patch Up. And then we can also play the Ousted for backup. But hey, yeah, that's what we want to do. The deck is alive! It's alive! Nice. I knew this was the way. It does get a little awkward when you actually legitimately can escape Phlage, because then you kind of want the extra voltage. But it is what it is. I was honestly kind of expecting the Torpor Orb to get eaten in that Bristle Bill game, but they didn't, and they didn't have to. They just fucking killed us. Another thing to note with the Phlage deck is that it's honestly just a little... It's very, very focused, as opposed to how I normally build, which is to make sure that I have like a suite of staples always available. Because I'm like, I keep losing these specific matchups. I need to make sure I have like rafts and all this other stuff. And ooh, Mama wants turn 1 Skrelv into turn 2 Honor Guard. Into next turn Phlage. I mean, the other alternative is to play Grand Abolisher Boots. Alright, let's see if we can get away with this. Did they start with Wash Away? They did not. So we've got Phlage turn 3. And with Skrelv backup, and also Honor Guard out against a Yarick deck that is just not having any of it today. Ah, yes. Yes, this is why we do it, chat. This is why we do it. The deck concept is alive. We just, at this point, it's going to depend entirely on what you have available in your collection, what you have... Ooh, Torpor Orb. Alberic's Goose Tyrant. This is from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction Alchemy. Hey, let's see. 2 mana, draw 2, discard 2, create a food. Flying Trample Ward 1. Whenever you sack a token, perpetually gets +1/+1. This ability also triggers if it's in exile. Ooh, thanks, I hate it. Okay, let's go ahead and... Turn 1 Parlor. Turn 2 Orb, turn 3 Phlage. We've already got like 4 lands, so... Unexpected Windfall is not bad. I think I hold on to that, so that way we can try and dig through some more stuff later. Open mana is a little rough. But they're also probably just holding it up for Goose Chase, so let's make them choose. Yep, Orb resolves. They're gonna go in a Goose Chase. Draw 2, ditch 2, make food. You only made 2 decks that are revenge decks. One is your Rose Control deck, made because a guy in your old playgroup had one of the most evil Mogus decks. Second was a Trudani Discordant deck back when Caldine came out and Turgid was everywhere. Oh my god, these... Huh. GG's, I guess. Also, like... Damn. Damn. People see the writing on the wall and they go, God damn it, 6/6 that just bolts your face and you just... We note that we still haven't played against, like, any of the decks that really tend to give me fits. Like your Bolas control decks. We haven't played against Nadu yet. Atali. Who else is currently on my my casual no-fly list? We haven't had a chance to play against Grenzo yet. We haven't seen Tamio. We need more ways to like keep our stuff from being countered too. So like maybe Paladin. All right, so we have good old Urza Lord Protector here. This is usually a Paradox Engine combo deck, or a blue-white control deck, or even worse still, a blue-white control deck whose win condition is Paradox Engine combo. I think we keep this though. We get to start with Leyline in play. And we're going to make them respect Ragavan. Plus, we do get Doorkeeper Thrall, which keeps their artifacts from triggering. Yeah, no surprise there. Ragavan eats it. Play out the Forge. And then pass the turn. Typically, they like to play some sort of 2-mana rock here. Maze Mind Tome, okay. Now, we are the starting players, so this comes into play untapped. Doesn't matter, we get Phlage out. Alright, we've got Phlage out. Unless they have, like, another path to exile. And then we've got call a Surprise Witness to give him a flying counter and also recommission. So just Wrath of God is not going to work here. Let's see. Let's just go punchies. I guess they could have a flash creature. Play Authority of the Console. Pass. Alright, they're digging. Notably, let's see, if they do have Wrath of God, then we're going to have to make sure we do Recommission plus Call Surprise Witness. Get the Doorkeeper Thrall first. Because the Doorkeeper Thrall is also shutting down their artifacts, which means that... Let's see. They can't do Glass Casket. They can't do the heart thing. The glass heart from Lost Caves. Alright, that's Teferi. Teferi, what? Bounces Phlage? That puts him to 2. And then we play Phlage. He shoots Teferi. Ah, no, wait.
Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll put him in the hand. Let's see. This is pay 3, draw 2, make a treasure. Let's see. There's a cool little synergy here. We could do this, drop the Phlage, reanimate the Phlage. Kind of like that. Ooh, even nicer. Because now we can go ahead and... Go combat, hit to fairy.
You want me to phase you out of time?
Play boots. Now we have boots. We've got 3 cards in graveyard. They can go ahead and do like flash wrath stuff, which is actually a bigger problem for me than I would like to admit. The alternative was go ahead, use boots, suit up the thrall, hit to fairy, kill to fairy, so that way they can't do anything flash.
Let's try this.
Probably about right, maybe. I think we probably just put the boots onto Phlage, make it a little more taxable. Alright, go combat. Yep, there we go, there we go. Move the commander to the command zone. Yeah, take it. That's exactly what we didn't want to happen. At least at this point, we can consider playing Phlage just to shoot to fairy.
No,
Unfortunately, they
I am not making this up as I go.
not getting rid of Teferi's actually just kind of turned the corner on this. Oh, but they really, really, really want to try and avoid anything like that. Sunfall is probably one of the biggest things that could have done here. Alright, so we've got stone. Go ahead and do this main phase. They're gonna counter Phlage. That's 2 mana. They hold up 2 mana, so they can go ahead and activate their token to protect Teferi for another turn. Decline. Go ahead, get rid of Teferi.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
Okay. Their creatures are cheaper, but they're a little bit easier to deal with now. And if they wrath, then we play stone, we play recognition to actually get back the dragon engine. Alright, there's Urza. There's the time warp. Alright, do you pop off? Have you been sandbagging everything to pop off for this? Yep, and there's Wandering Emperor. So, Dragon Engine won't even get to fill up our hand now.
Then guide it like water.
I would love to top deck
This
into a
is
new
what
Torpor
you
Orb.
get for hurting my people.
Let's see. Go ahead, crack this, grab a mountain. Currently have that many cards. So then, yeah, let's go ahead. Recommission. Grab Phlage. And Phlage is gonna die, but we get a free shot on the Wandering Emperor for that. So that way they get another thing that just doesn't stabilize them. Like, we could potentially shoot Urza. Although I guess... Let's see then. Just go ahead and take the guaranteed shot on the Emperor now.
still have much to learn.
And then they have like 7 cards in there. I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play Stone. Play Stone, pop their graveyard like immediately. Just so that way they can't try and start time warping any shenanigans back. All they really have to do is hold up counter magic for Phlage next turn. We're also kind of lacking in terms of... Oh, god damn it. This do be blue eye control.
I'm solved.
Yep, so they draw another card off to Fairy.
Another mystery solved.
Authority of the Council's back! Ugh, disgusting. Alright. This either works or it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so the counter tails end. And I'm going to scoop it up here. With another Teferi on board, it's just going to be way too hard for us to actually win a long fight. Roxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. Alright, we have a Titan fight. So let's go ahead and... The opponent goes first. So we Bivouac, Signet... Maybe Boot first? We're missing the card that... We're missing the Torpor Orb effect that we really, really need. But that's not a bad thing, considering that Croxa would just, like, come down too. So we've got Dueling Titans, and this is where everything is really, really dicey. Good to see Teferi has never stopped terrorizing people since he was first printed. Yep. Yep. Ever since Time Spiral, he'd be like that. Also, hey, Val. Alright, so this is Goyf. How do we want to do this? On the one hand, doing Signet out is probably like one of the most important things. Marking Signet doesn't help us out a lot. We have Witch's Mark here. The Nether Goyf's power is equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number plus 1. I have just been murdered by this thing. I'm gonna get the boots down. They might eat an Abrade, but I am a lot more concerned with getting cards out of my hand so they don't get thought seized out. Time Spiral. You value yourself as a zoomer by thinking of Dominaria. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop the... Alright, there we go. Prox is gone. They have 3 cards in their graveyard. I likewise have... Alright, I am actually just going to go ahead and grab basics for this, I think. I think my life total is actually in danger enough that I just want to be able to do this stuff. Alright, shoot the Goyf. Nope. All right, now we both have our giants in the drop zone as it is. The Phlage Strand has the ability to go ahead and grab. Oh, they're just gonna unearth the Goyf. I would simply unearth the Goyf. All right, always play the Flooded Strand. We could go big score. Witch's Mark. How do we want to do this? I think we always swords this because it does escape. So then... Arcane Signet. I'd rather hold it for the Croxa, but the Croxa strips away cards in our hand for that. They've got 4 cards in the graveyard, but that's including Croxa, so... Yeah, let's just go ahead. We'll sword the Goyf now. If they have a sack outlet, which, hey, if it's holding priority, that's probably what they have. They probably have like a Victimize or something. So much the better for me, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Surveil. If we draw any of our Torpor Orb effects, we probably just drop them to reload. Alright, that's going to be 5. One more spell after that would let them make Croxa. Alright, grab our Parlor. Then, pretty much, yeah, we'll send that away. Lava Spur Boots. Alright. What does this feel like to you, chat? To me, this feels like I escape Phlage. Phlage comes out. I attempt to boots up the Phlage. And then they just kill him. That's what it currently feels like to me. So, with that in mind, I think we pass. We let Croxa come out. We potentially go Helping Hand, Phlage. Yeah, we're going to use the Helping Hand. Phlage shoots Croxa. Boots up Phlage. Phlage attacks. Croxa takes another 3. Yep, see, we're both in that same position. Go ahead and drop our boots. Got a couple of treasures. A braid is not bad. We could potentially drop the mountain. I don't think that's as valuable as just going Witch Mark, Commit 0, drop Cold Steel Heart. Yeah, let's drop Cold Steel. Ivana's Reclamation. That's pretty cool, actually. We care about the Abrade. We don't care about the that we have Ragavan. Yeah, we play Ragavan. We suit up Ragavan. Yep, Fatal pushed. And then, hold on, how much mana do I need? I need 4, 5, 6 to do what I want to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring Ragavan back. See if they can use both. Both is good. We'll discard the Upbraid to Croxa. And then we've also got Savine's Reclamation right here. So this is going to force him to use 2 pieces of removal. Yep. Yep. What did I say, chat? What did I say? Notably, we've also got the Abrade right here. But the Helping Hand is what's going to let us play the boots. Yep, so we go ahead, we lose the Abrade. That's fine. I don't think they have a way to give him haste. Okay, that's good. So here's Helping Hand. Get back Phlage. Yep. Phlage shoots Croxa. Nope. Now Phlage is going to escape. And we're gonna eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our graveyard is also like still like just way fuller than their graveyard. They lose Croxa. Yep. Let's play. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll play out a Ganjo. All right, go ahead. Attempt to suit up Phlage. They try to kill him. That's fine. Because once again, we are just going to escape Phlage next turn. Alright, yep. Alright, there we go. So we'll escape Phlage next turn. And hope that for whatever that they're they don't have kill spells 4, 4, and 5. That's what we're gonna hope. Notably, they've chosen to put Croxa back in. Blood Moon? Huh. Well, then. That's a little bit of a problem. We can Savannah's Reclamation at some point. This does mean that I am definitely gonna... is the Cold Steel Heart worth eating? Probably not. Probably better just to leave the basic. Alright, so now we can go ahead. They don't... They have, like, what? 1 black? Nope! Okay. We're off to the races. Alright, pass the turn. Hold up a card for a bluff, I guess. So, like, they have 1 black source. I have 2 white sources since I have my Signet. Which means I definitely use Reclamation here, get back Ragavan and the Plains. I'm pretty sure that's the play. And then I also have the option of putting Boots over on Ragavan. Notably, if they just have, like, an Edict to get around this... Alright. Well, now I'm just going to get back Boots and Ragavan. Ooh, Shadow Spear. That's really nice. Boots. And then, yep, we are going to copy it. And that's it! In a Battle of the Titans, Phlage comes out the winner. Can I get some claps in chat? Ooh, that Blood Moon, I think, actually set him back quite a bit, yeah. Yep, there's a clap in chat. Thank you. Thank you, Heavy. Oh, God. This is like the Brewer's High. This is the Brewer's High. It's when you spend weeks trying to, like, puzzle out exactly how to make a deck work, and then things just work. And speaking of work, let's go ahead and... I've lucked out and gotten the ley line in my open hand a few times today. Damn. We definitely go Hushbringer first. Hushbringer into Enti, since we can use Enti to go into... to try and find our next land. There is also the train of thought that with Windswept Heath... Oh boy, okay. Normally I would want to use this to dig, but we are going to be on a clock here. I think with NT specifically, we're going to want Selfless Savior out immediately. And then we're going to go Hushbringer. Hushbringer is going to theoretically shut down their deck. Because Pantlaza wants to play a lot of flicker effects, so they can just keep casting spells for free. Lorehold Excavation. And the only way they can really get rid of Hushbringer with Selfless out is if they have the swords. If they have a path, that works out fine for me. Definitely dropping the NT out. Drop the Lorehold Excavation. They have 5 mana, so they can play Pantlaza if they want. This is only creatures entering the battlefield, or dying doesn't cause abilities to trigger, notably. Terror of the Peaks. Are you Ooh, that's a big dragon. Not as big as Phlage, though. Alright, so now we can go ahead, drop NT, maybe put out the boots. No, I definitely think we drop NT so that way Phlage can just start smacking shit. Alright, pass, no blocks. Yep, we take the 5. Don't care about that. Esper Sentinel and NT is actually really nice here. Yep, so go ahead, play NT. Play Sentinel, so that way we can start refilling our hands that way. Go to combat. Swing Phlage. They might, oh god, they might have like a flicker trigger, I think is what they're gonna do. So, Queen Phlage, shoot the Pilgrim. Now we can go ahead, drop the Excavation, give him Trample. Because if they blink the Terror of the Peaks, he comes back in untapped, he blocks the Hushbringer. Terror of the Peaks is free to just start like mowing down our entire battalion here. Exile the top card, you may play that into your next end step. I love this guy! Bolt Bend, what? Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Damn. Well. That does shoot the Hushbringer. So, we use the Selfless Savior to save the Hushbringer. Yep. Hold on. No! You're supposed to give me priority there, game! Fuck! I feel so scammed right now. I feel so heckin' scammed right now. Well, Terror of the Peak and Pantlaza get free reign now on Fort. Like, they changed the target, the spell resolves. I'm supposed to get priority. Did I click past it or something? I mean, I can use Return Triumphant to get it back, but they're gonna be Defense of the Heart, huh? Can't do anything about that. Alright, well... Let's go combat. Swing. This time we are definitely gonna shoot. I think I dropped the Seize the Spoils here. Alright, we do get a land. That's pretty great. Alright, they get Defense of the Heart, so we can still just absolutely get died. Like, we can just outright die here. Like, I guess there's a universe where we go Phlage, kill our own Esper Sentinel, sacrifice Savior, so that way we only have NT and Phlage. Gisheth has haste. Sakama has 3 damage to target creature. This is what, 16, 21 already? Like, now we have to fight against 2 giant-ass dinosaurs. And we just have to hope that they whiff. This has what? Bonehorde Dracosaur is here too. Yeah, I guess the play is go ahead and kill Esper Sentinel with the Helix trigger, sacrifice the savior, only keep the 2. It's frustrating. Attack in with the Inti as well. I can suit up Phlage. I can't discard anything because I don't have anything to discard. So that's what, just a trade there. Yeah, they've got 8 life left. If I had a way to, like, push another 5, that'd be fantastic. That'd be just, like, great. Alright, swing, trigger. I don't know what you... Yeah, no, I'm just calling it there. Ah! I got fucked by the priority! Although I guess choosing to let the Defense of the Heart resolve was also not ideal. Because I guess at that point, I've got Mr. Dinosaur Knight, I've got Inti, I've got Phlage. They're behind on mana or whatever, so like there's not a whole lot they can actually do. I don't need to like keep taxing them. Can work with this. We play that card this turn, so we untap, which is mark. Sure. Alright, up against Loot, the key to everything. We can keep shooting Loot with Phlage all day. The real question is, how quickly can we get Phlage to the point where he can, like, escape and, like, fuck shit up that way? Because we need to make sure that we're digging towards our, Torpor Orb effects. So the play here would be go turn 1, fetch for a Surveil land. Turn 2, play Plaza of Heroes probably. Go Containment Construct. Turn 3, Witch's Mark. Discard a land. We get to draw. We get to put a Wicked marker on Containment Construct. And then the Construct also just lets us play the land we discarded. We still haven't gotten to do the thing where we can... we still haven't gotten to do the thing where I play Lulu, and then I give Phlage flying. I want to turn Phlage into a Mega Ultra Chicken. All right. This is edgy. Tatyava is a big combo deck, and any aggro that we get off is going to have a hard time keeping up with Tatyava. That being said, I think we do hold on to the Mesmeric Orb. It lets them play stuff out of their graveyard, which we don't enjoy. But then we've also got Construct, we've got Reunion. I'm holding on to because the Braid right here. Play the Crossroads. Crossroads in as a scry. Arena of Glory. Leave that up. Because then we can go ahead, escape with Phlage, and just auto bolt Tatyava. Notably, Tatyava gets to go first, which is a big problem for us. Yep, there's emergent sequence. Let's see, we always play mountain here. Don't have any torpor orbs, but I do think... Yeah. We always... Let's abrade here so that way we can slow them down. And then next turn we can go orb, spear. Oh god, I'm so glad we didn't, because now if they have Uro, we just have no way of dealing with him. Yeah, okay, orb is no longer on the list. Orb is no longer the play. That being said, let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3. How do we want to do this? Because we can escape Phlage soon. But not quite. No, we need to be able to get rid of Tatyava first. And that will also let us use our Return Triumphant. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go... Containment Construct. Go ahead, crack the Flooded Strand. Rather than grabbing Shadow Spear, we're going to go grab our Parlor. Try and make sure we can hit at least one more land drop. Tashar. I think Tashar's worth it. The orb gets dropped for the Bitter Reunion. We're not going to see Tatyava this turn. Probably next turn when they can protect her. Ah, fuck. There's Uro. Yep, that's Uro. Fuck. Wait. What now? Go ahead and drop the Shadow Spear. I'm already not feeling good about this. Like, the whole point of our deck is to be able to get underneath. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. The whole point of our deck is to get underneath everyone else with a giant 6/6 that bolts them every turn. So a Tatyava deck that can get Uro down, stabilize, and then also they cast a World Breaker, hit our land, sets us far back. There's just no way we're coming back from that. Maybe theoretically it's enough for us to come back if we could top deck into a Swords or a Path. But at that point we're playing such a grindy game that Phlage is not built for. And you know me, chat. I value my time and yours. Okay, so this is Obika's Splitter of Seconds. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, she gets that many upkeep steps after the battle phase. Inti is help. Let's see, Inti does help. Tormenting Voice, Phyrexian Dragon, Sulfum. It helps, but I'm not confident in this hand. This is probably a little bit better. Excavation, Witch's Mark. Let's see. If I need to play this on turn 2, I can with Bloodstainmire. Alright, so they're going to be ramping up. They got double Swamp. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab Mountain so we can at least get Excavation online. I definitely use the Witch's Mark next turn. I'm doing that. I probably drop patch up. Draw land, use that to play stone. Sword of Fortune Frontier. That is spicy. Submit 0. Drop patch up. Draw more cards. Cry because we did not draw another land. Cry because probability is a bitch. Alright, that's boots. It's gonna be way more valuable. Go ahead and just hold up Faithful Absence at this point. At least we'll be able to escape Phlage, no problem. Okay, that's what we want to see. They're still missing red. So they're missing the right color. We're missing the quantity. But now that we have 4 mana, we are... Oh, we are so back. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's just go ahead and cast Phlage now. Bolt them. Notably, our reanimation spells get a lot better if we actually hit any of our targets. Oh, God. Okay, we got that one. The opponent decided that they weren't drawing. We were threatening Phlage next turn. They definitely did not have any sort of answer for him. So, GG's. See, they've got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they had enough mana to go like Swiftfoot Boots, target, and equip. We just Faithful Absence in response. Then we drop Phlage. Go big. Oh, we got some packs. Just like 4 more packs. 4 more packs, and then we can make a mythic that I really want. I really want to get that mythic from the big scorer. The one that gives both players treasures. Let's see, I think one more game. We'll take a quick break. Then I'll be back. And we can just, we can keep going for it. Baird Argivian Recruiter. Now that's a deck that I've been wanting to play. Beginning of your end step, you control a creature with power greater than its base power. Create a soldier. Well, there's Lulu. We've got Flare, Doorkeeper Thrall. Okay. We have to grab a Surveil card. Like, unequivocally have to. Because we need to make sure we hit our 3rd land drop. But because they're playing red-white, I don't have to worry about cracking it right away. You actually do have to watch out for blue decks that are holding up like 2 mana. I can't remember if Stifles on Arena or not. Probably Minster. That's a good one. Yep, so let's go ahead, dig for land. Mesmeric Orb would be great, but that is not land. Hushbringer similarly is not land. Gonna play the Doorkeeper Thrall. It kind of means that we don't get to play Lulu. Zabaz. Okay, then. Yep, they're gonna do that. Kingdom of Life. Modular is not a triggered ability. This enters the battlefield with a counter. Yep. Hushbringer kind of shuts down Zabaz, though. That is also not Alright, let's go ahead and drop. There we go. It's not ideal, but at least we can play Phlage now and give Phlage haste, which is more than I could say normally. Yep, there's Baird. Family Minister, pump up Zabaz. Wait, you don't have to pump up Zabaz. Why don't you spread that around so that way you can... Oh, so you can go ahead and smack me. That's fine. See, I would have, like, thought you wanted just the bolt or whatever. This is gonna be tapped. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, play our Marsh Flats, play our Phlage. They don't bolt Doorkeeper Thrall, which is good. No attacks, pass. Now we can even use, like, this Flare to protect Phlage, and then just play Hushbringer, so that way... we don't have to worry about anything. Like, just having a Flare is so good. We can sacrifice the Doorkeeper Thrall, make it so that way our life total can't change, permanents we control gain hexproof and indestructible. Oh, I forgot about Bitter Reunion. Frick. That would have been a reason to pop it, lock it, drop it. Oh, well, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Alright. Destroy target artifact control. Modular. Let's see, he can gain flying. Yep, okay. Yep, he do be flying. Yep. Nope. That's fine. Yep, they get another chump blocker. Just gonna crack that now. Because, like, I've got trample here. Enchant player. Creatures attacking enchanted player have trample. Yep, so I'm gonna curse you. I'm gonna go combat. Attack with both. Shoot Baird. Okay, so now they have Flare of Fortitude. That's fun. We don't care about it. I still have Trample. Yep. Curse of Hospitality still triggers, even though life total is not being dealt. Ooh, Ward Leader's Call. That would be a lot of fun to grab. Did we already play a land this turn? Let's go ahead. We'll play the Hushbringer. So, like, about that. Let's see. They can still try and kill Phlage, and then we have Hushbringer with Recommission to bring him back. You can also drop the Excavation. So, yeah, all those chump blockers aren't gonna matter. How many cards we got in our graveyard? 7? Yeah, and we can just escape Phlage, too. Alright, destroy target enchantment, buff their whole team. Respectable. No blocks. We're just gonna get it all back. Yep. Yeah, go to combat. Swing out. And then we don't get cards off their deck yet. So then Lower hold excavation. Dragon engine. Pass. Notably, excavation also has the extra text of just like pay 5, exile creature, and make a tapped spirit. So like, I guess if we were really hard up for stuff, we could do that. And yeah, they do have chump blockers for days. Alright. Hushbringer has eaten it. So foam. Deal double that damage instead. That is spicy. Alright, go to combat. Attack. Shoot Zabaz. There's no artifact creatures for them to... Oh my god! It's a mandatory trigger that they have to target? Okay, they don't have to put it on. I could have like 6 directly to their face, but I think moving blockers out of the way is just a little more important. At least for this turn. Yeah. Alright, Lorehold Excavation with Sulfum's kind of an actual clock right now. Aowen, huh? Here's the battlefield. Exile target creature. Target creature and opponent controls with greater power. Legendary creatures you control gain protection from each of that creature's colors until end of turn. Alright, exile forever. Notably, not getting... Alright, so just the 3. Yep. To Shar. Alright, so we can grab Hushbringer still. Also grab Lulu. How do we want to do this? Just shoot their face. No, we go ahead and shoot one of the tokens, I think. Yeah, let's just go ahead and shoot one of the tokens so that way they just don't have good blocks. And since we do have... Let's see. Let's go ahead and get the Hushbringer. Are we? Unless... Nah, let's get the Doorkeeper Thrall. We get the Doorkeeper Thrall so that way they don't have any like glass caskets or anything that can get rid of Phlage. And our graveyard is so full that we can just escape him. Escape him, then give him haste with Bitter Reunion. Alright. Oh, and when it dies, it also gives a counter. Okay. A1 attacks for 3. That's fine. Okay, and then that's it. They were just trying to fulfill their attack requirements. GG's. Sweet. Actually, how many tickets do we have? Do we have enough to get a new pack? Oh, we got 10,000 gold, so we can definitely buy some packs. No, you're too late! You're never too late! You might be just a tad late, but that's okay. That is A-okay, Brody, man. Oh, by the way, 10 packs. Alright. Little late. Alright, so we're going to take a quick break just so I can use washroom so I can wash my face and all that. And then we're going to be right back. And then we're going to see if we have like any adjustments we need to make to the deck. And then we'll play on. Don't touch that dial. Be right back.
Oh, poor baby.
Okay, so... You know what? Just for them, I'm gonna go ahead and exile the Sarah's emissary.
You are so bad mannered.
No, this is bad manners.
Okay, what? That poor frog! What did it do to you?
Way too much damage for what a 1/1 should be doing.
You right. Oh, hopefully we get a big card off of Lorehold. We earned it.
No, I'm not.
Damn.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I could.
You could have destroyed artifacts and enchantments.
Actually, I think that actually would have been correct though, because it gets rid of the gift of fates, right?
Oh my god, you're right.
Ah, so many powers. So much creativity. It is my mind. It overflows. My mind overflows. It becometh. It's getting dark soon, so we're gonna have the skeletons. Wait, skeletons! Need to hurry. Need to hurry. Nope. 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 Please. Don't you dare. No. Navi! Navi, help! Navi, help! Navi! I'm just one of them! Navi! Navi, help! What? Let me in! Let me in! Navi! Navi, why? This game freaked me out as a kid, and I... Oh my god, it's so fucking... It's so fucking huge! Okay! We did it! We survived the night! Oh my god! I need a second. Spiders! And skeletons! This game is like just an amalgamation of everything I'm terrified of. Alright, and we're back. We're back, we are so back. I see it. What happened to my mixer? What happened to my desktop mixer? What? Okay, there we go. There we go. I think that's fine. We're back. We are so back, chat. Alright, so let's go ahead and crack open these packs. Yep, we got a mythic. Alright, so there's Grist. The creature enters the battlefield under your control if it enters from your graveyard, or if you cast it from your graveyard, you can pay green to transform. Grist is literally just a bug. Literally just a bug. There's Kozilek. Nice, nice. Emerald Medallion. Blue Moon. Another copy of Breya. I'm gonna build Breya. I'm gonna build Breya for Brawl. We're gonna see exactly what I can do with that. I know there's something I want to do. I've been wanting to do with like a Jeskai. Maybe put in some black. I already have a ripples of that, so I don't know why it's saying the first one. It's Crick. First Wombat. Adapt to permanents you control have whenever one or more counters are put on that permanent, put an additional counter on it. This ability triggers only once each turn. See. Cephalitic Coliseum. Literally Cephalid Coliseum. Fuck. And then we got a bunch of uncommons. One Power Stone. I can't believe they made an uncommon Victimize after I spent a mythic to get it. Scammed. Scammed so hard. And then we get our gold pack too. Okay, so that's my first copy of Marchesa. I've got an Outlaws version of Concealed Courtyard now. Alright. I have to say, as much as I want the meme to be real with Lulu, I don't think it's gonna work. But that's okay, because I've already thought about what I want to replace Lulu with. And we're gonna put in Crime Magda. I think Crime Magda's pretty great. With a card that commits crime every turn. Deck finally feels nice. It is kind of sad that we beat Croxa, but Uro beat us. So now I need to see Croxa beat Uro, so that way we can have a proper triangle. All right, what do we got here? We've got Emperor Apatzik Intili the Fourth. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, that creature perpetually gains haste if it has power 4 or greater. If its toughness is 4 or greater, you gain 4 life. If its a mana value is 4 or greater, seek a creature card. Well, that sounds like we need... I'm gonna try and dig... Nope. Oh, Torpor Orb right there. And we get to go first. So, yeah, we're gonna go Torpor Orb. Smack this guy. That's a Landwar Elf. Yep. Then I'm actually going to play the Sunbait Canyon because I might need to use a Ganjo as, like, actual bull here. Damn! Okay! They definitely did not want to play against a Torpor Orb. The Enter the Battlefield effect deck did not want to play against Torpor Orb. I am so happy we have Torpor Orb in the format now. Because like a lot of the white Rini and the white Taxi decks were running Hushbringer effects already. They were running the creatures, but Action Faction Torpor Orb just go like it can go in any deck. Torp. Yep. Honestly, after this, I should probably go through the deck real quick so I can show off the deck. Because I know you haven't had a chance to see it yet, Burning. Land tax against a blue-black deck with Mesmeric Orb backup. Yes, please. Yes. Yes, this is excellent. This is what you call muy bien. This is what we in the business call a slam dunk, as it were. You run it in Hirobi as a tutor target. You run Torpor Orb in Hirobi as a tutor target. Now that's spicy. Yeah. We can go ahead and, like, potentially Arcane Signet, but let's just start turbocharging. Yo, Tyrant Scorn. With a Byra... It almost doesn't matter. Almost. Like, we can go ahead, Phlage. Let's see, gets countered. And then the next turn, what? Yeah, let's go ahead and Signet here. And yeah, Yeah, we'll put on her. Yep, so they go ahead, they play Elvira. No, Cutthroat. Whenever you cast a spell during the opponent's turn, it gets a counter. Alright. I'm just gonna put a stop on their instep so I can tap the mountain. Alright, so they go ahead. They've got backup. You've got Helping Hand. Alright, let's go ahead. Yeah. Oh, yo! We have Hushbringer in the graveyard! Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Alright, sweet. Now this runs into a counterspell, that's fine. Ah, they're gonna return Hushbringer to our hand. That's, honestly, that's A-okay. I'm okay with that. You know what? Declined. Look at all this. This is just like flash and control. Flash and control. It's everything that these decks want to do. Now... yes, we do want to grab... 1, 2, 3... Alright, we've got some stuff we can do now. Let's see. We can go ahead and play Phlage, but... I like just playing Boots more. Boots, and then... what? Harmony Voice? What do we do if we do that? Let's go ahead and cast the Hushbringer. Alright, tap the Boots are up. Alright, so they're gonna go Tainted Indulgence. Notably, Elvira's a 2/2, so like the Hushbringer just kind of like gets eaten by her. And like we are officially at the point now where we can just keep casting Phlage over and over again. And that's just going to trade 1 for 1. No blocks. But also like casting Phlage ETB effect style doesn't quite work. Let's go ahead and grab one. Mountains. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead, play Phlage. We're gonna go ahead and eat probably our sorceries first. 2, 3, 4. They counter that. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and play NT. White. Attempt. That's not ideal, but it does work. Sweet. Go to attackers. Swing in. Kill Elvira, because why not? Has hexproof as long as you haven't cast a spell this turn. Yep, so we definitely don't want Hushbringer doing anything. $66 cards in deck, 70 cards in deck. If they have like any sort of like reanimation, that's really bad for us. They do have Memory Deluge though, so they can potentially reload that way. All right, so we do go ahead. We take 5. We don't care about that. As long as you haven't cast a spell. Main phase of Byra, why? Here's the battlefield. Target creature opponent controls gets neg X, neg O until end of turn, where X is your devotion. Oh, they were just going to cast their spells and then scoop. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. So, the key to success here is really just kind of... If we're playing against a control or tempo deck, we just need to get Phlage in and get some sort of protection going. Getting them dailies done. Yeah, getting them dailies done indeed. We might want to consider something like a Flowering of the White Tree, I think. Just because it does make Phlage a little bigger. It gives him Ward 1. Mesmeric Orb to feed our graveyard, so that way we just, like, can continuously recast Phlage and force them to have counter magic every turn is pretty great. Looks like we made them go through quite a bit of stuff. Like it's an Abira deck. They're playing blue-black control. It's not going to be uncommon for them to have like a bunch of stuff. So, let's see. What are we... Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. We do want to show off the deck real quick. For anyone who's joining in late. Yeah. Alright, so this is what we have, right? I'll grab the... I'll drop the spiel again. So, I took the original idea, which was have Phlage play Torpor Orb, play Phlage on turn 3, beat their face in. To that end, we also have all of the Unearth effects. So we have Helping Hand, we have Return Triumphant, we have Call of Surprise Witness, we even have Legion's Chant and Patch Up. All with an eye towards being able to circumvent Phlage's Evoke clause. So we can just play him, keep him, and then go. We have filled the deck with ways to protect him. So not only do we have Skrelv and Selfless Savior, or Skrelv and Giver Runes, we have Selfless Savior. We've got Outset of Life's Bounty. We have Selfless Samurai and Selfless Spirit. Or reverse that, Selfless Samurai and Selfless Spirit. But do you have Jolted Awake? We do not, because this one can only bring back things that cost 2 or less, unless we have additional energy, which we just don't. We don't have any other way to generate energy. It was a cute thought, and I thought about it. And in some of these builds, we're running like the Galvanic Blast, we're running the Raptor that searches, that grabs cards. Just doesn't quite work out. We did end up putting Sulfum in here. Sulfum is still under testing. I liked it the one time that we did see it, but at that point I was trying to like do board control on a bunch of smaller stuff, so it didn't matter as much, but it was also a high priority target, so that probably means it's doing the right thing. We don't have Takasi's Welcome because it is a non-build with the Torpor Orb effects, but we managed to put in Palantir to help turbocharge that. I'm glad that every game that we've had the Mesmeric Orb out, it has done exactly what we wanted and made escaping with Phlage so much easier. We had a one match against Croxa, the Red Tyrant, where we got to out-Titan them. So, like, Clash of the Titans, and we came out on top. But then we got clobbered by Uro in a Tatyava deck, so... We do have ways to give Phlage Trample, which is really important. Curse of Hospitality, and then also a Shadow Spear. We've also got like all the Voltron options aside from Shadow Spear, so we've got Boots, Basilisk Collar. I'm trying out Footfall Crater over Boots of Speed. One, because this gives Trample. It can also cycle if we don't need it. And then we also have, for anything that Phlage can't burn down, we're playing our bigger removal suite. So if we do find something that's just like not working out, my next preference would be to probably put in probably like a Heliod's Punishment or something like that. Something to help us deal with bigger creatures. +1/+1 counter decks are like really popular right now. Notably, we also have the Phyrexian Dragon engine for the effect of like we can reanimate it, bring it, and then it comes back. We drop our hand, draw 3. Notably, that's also a combo with the Torpor Orb stuff. But we've had plenty of situations where like that was the play to refill our hand. Did I consider Realm Cloaked Giants? Realm Cloaked Giant, aka destroy all non-giant creatures. Honestly, would? That's not a bad call. That's not a bad call there, chat. I want to see what's not really working per se, but that's probably exactly what I want, because I was thinking I would want at least like 1 Wrath, maybe? I think the primary issue has been that this is already a deck that wants to go under. So a really cheeky Wrath like that is really, really good. But also, the deck wants to be anything a lot faster than... I don't know. I don't know. Like that's a good shout. That is a good shout, but I just don't know. Like, maybe we cut out the Tashar for it. But the Tashar is also just another reanimation effect that we want to get Phlage. Like, if we get Tashar out and then we drop, say, like a Stone or a Paleontar, and we already have the Hushbringer out, or the Grand Abolisher, or not the Honor Guard, it's just another way to get Phlage out. So, yeah. It's on that scale of, that's really cool, but also, maybe that's too cute. Still out on the Lorehold Excavation. It is slower, but also it does help add a little bit of inevitability. So that's just kind of the stuff that we're looking at. We've gone all in on Phlage, and also we've included just about all the discard draw effects that I thought were good enough to put in the deck. So all the versions that cost 2. And then anything that was 3 and up that had some utility to it. Yarok. We've played against this twice, but we've had Torpor Orb effects both times. This time might not go as good. We've got swords, we've got Tormenting Voice to dig. We've got Scalding Tarn. We're also on the play. I'll keep this. And then maybe that we just go Basilisk Collar style. Go ahead, drop Collar. I think we had the Tormenting Voice because we want to find the Torpor Orb ASAP. Notably, if they ramp out, they're going to get out ahead of us. And that's when Phlage just falls apart. Hello, baby girl. Now they have to have removal or we pop off and win. Profit. Draw a card. You have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of combat of your turn, if you draw 1 more card, put X counts on target creature you control. Alright, we're going to go ahead and shock ourselves because we're going to get the life right back, and I want to make sure we have colors taken care of. Economy of the Bamboo is not going to go anywhere. All right. How greedy were you? That's the question. Gonti is out. Mesmeric Orb in. Alright, Gonti was just always going to be like that. And they're done. Yes, 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 yes. We're 3 for 3. That's the hat trick. We got the hat trick against Yarrick. Oh, you'd love to see it. And like, Hushbringer also shuts off the dying triggers. I forgot about that. I completely forgot she shut off dice triggers. So like any sort of aristocrats build, any sort of like green black rock style deck. We in real good. Although let's see. I think we probably plot. Nah, there's not a lot of point in like beginning to think about the what ifs. Although, why didn't I swing with a Hushbringer too? I should have. Necrobloom. Alright, we've got a land tax. That's pretty great, especially against Necrobloom. They make tokens. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep the 7. Oh, right! Late Line of Sanctity in our hand again. You'd love to see that. Let's see. So we've got land tax into Strict Proctor, which I'm going to play first. Oh, they got Goose. And then I'm just going to have to, like, wing it here. Normally, I would want to play the Giver of Runes so that way Phlage has protection first. But I'm... See, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, whenever a permanent enters the battlefield, Strict Proctor probably dies if that's going to be the case. You gotta get Strict Proctor down like ASAP, otherwise cards like this are going to fucking run away from us. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab Mountain, Plains. Oh, Hushbringer, you are perfect. Alright, play the Strict Proctor. If they have removal for it, I got nothing for it. This is going to tax their mana, though. Alright, so... Negates at least 1, that's good. Yep, eats the Swords to Plowshares. The next turn, we'll go ahead and play Giver and Hushbringer. And yeah, let's just go ahead and keep grabbing lands, because that's more stuff for us to discard later. Drop a card. Notably, I could have played Phlage there. Play Phlage, shoot the Bristly Bill. Let's see, Footfall Crater. Love to get that up. As it is now, what we're probably doing is we're playing Phlage, play the Crater, put it on a basic, and then pray to Bob that we managed to turn the corner on this. The good news is Sun Titan comes out. Sun Titan starts bringing these other creatures back. And Hushbringer is not going to be able to stop Tireless Tracker or Bristly Bill. So yeah, we'll just take the 4 here. Yep, just empty out our entire deck. I'm just gonna drop. Alright, go to combat, swing with the Hushbringer. Pass. Drop both the Scalding Tarn and 1 mountain. Yep, there's Necrobloom. Necrobloom is big. This is going to be a problem. Lions have Dredge. This is going to start making zombies. Tireless Tracker is big now. Gotta shoot that tracker like ASAP. Then we can try and shoot him Bill. The fact that Bristly Bill doesn't say target creature you control makes me a sad Hirobi player. Yeah. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, drop New Mountain. 3, 4, 5. We're currently at 5. Go to combat. Swing Phlage. Phlage shoots the tracker. They don't have a way to make 2 mana that I missed, right? No. Okay. And honestly, they can... Yep. So the Necrobloom effectively blocks it there. We're gonna go ahead, play Metropolis Reformer. Pass. Drop both the Windswept Heath and Plains. Got 6 cards in our graveyard, so we got plenty to... That's a problem. Bristly Bill is making this just a little difficult on me right now. It's pretty sure soon the Necrobloom is like just gonna fucking form us. Look at the top. X cards of your library. X is twice the number of lands you control. Put one of them to hand, the rest on the bottom. So you get to tutor from the top 12 of your deck. Pretty spicy, not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana right now. So like they can just use Bristly Bill, double the number of counters in each creature control, and then Phlage. Can't shoot Bristly Bill anymore. Alright, there's a Dark Rit. Alright, that's a prime time. Which fortunately we don't have to worry about. Alright, let's give it a Bill, shall we? Alright, there's our last 2. And probably just Suntine our way to victory here. Yeah. Go to combat. Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of Bill. Yep. Alright. The Necrobroom is a problem, but not a massive one. Now we can play Suntitan. Suntitan doesn't trigger. We discard 1 Plains. Pass. The Dark Rid of Habeas Corpus. Ain't that the truth? So they attack with a prime time. Am I willing to just, like, raid my Sun Titan with it? I might be. Honestly, they got like one card in hand. I think I just Giver of Runes here. Like, unless that last card that they tutored for was like... Oh! They have to Juka-Fog themselves! Oh my god, that's amazing! That's so good! And, like, if they kill Phlage or anything, like, it doesn't matter. Holy shit! Double protection against the Bog. Well, that was definitely a choice. It sure was. Sure was a choice. At this point, Phlage can start, like, going directly to their face, I think. Like, they can go ahead and dredge stuff back to try and, okay. Saving doesn't do a whole lot, right? So then... Let's go ahead and take the Scry, I think. Recommission is not what I'm looking for right now. Alright, go to combat. Next attackers. Metropolis, Phlage, and Sun Titan attack. They could, like, just use Sun Titan block. Just gonna start setting at their face, though. Do I have the Parlor out already? I don't. I don't have the Parlor out yet. Yep. Okay. I think I'm okay with doing it like this. Right. And then we go ahead. Make the Sun Titan Pro Black. Decline. Go ahead, eat here. I'm gonna grab that Parlor. Surveil one last time. Fateful Absence is exactly what I... yeah. So we'll just go ahead and eat. 2, 3, 5. End the turn. Pass. I kind of forgot that I can't just, like, little guy my way through Necrobloom. Alright, there's Azusa, yeah. They also have Westvale Abbey. Pay 5. What is this? Pay 5, sack 5 creatures, transform, untap it. Crucible of Worlds. That's a little much, don't you think? Yeah, I think that's probably just a little much. Like, it is actually just the truth that... But they die? How do they die from this? I'm not sure how I'm seeing how they die from this. Like, oh, wait, hold on. No. So here's the thing, right? What I can do is I can give Giver of Runes Pro Black. Or, yeah, I can Pro Black Phlage and make it so that way only Azusa and Gilded Goose block Phlage. That's not quite good enough. Yeah, that's not quite good enough to get there. I'm really worried about this Westvale Abbey. Transform, untap, flying, lifelink, indestructible, and haste. Like, that just fucking gorms us. This is where I really wouldn't mind having, like, a sweeper or something. Trying to think here. So, like, I could Goose... Azusa... Oh, God. What's even the play? Like... Yeah... You just get, like, giant-ass demon. Then I have to give her runes. Hold up, give her runes. That's not ideal. Alright. Let's go combat. And then... I don't swing with Sun Titan. I have to swing with Phlage. I can put him down to 6. I'm not going to win this turn, so I have to hit Azusa. Yep. So that's 6. Do I just let this go? I think I do. Because I can still... Because I'm not really doing a whole lot. I'm going to go ahead and put Phlage into my command zone. Let's see. Careful absence. Alright, Phlage no matter what. Go ahead. Get rid of Necrobloom now, I guess. Like, the key here is that I have to hold on to Giver of Runes. Like, because they're threatening demons at any point, I just have to hold on to that protection. Don't forget you have a free attacker with the Reformer. That's true. That's true. I'm not really getting punished for it. Alright, so they get 1 land... They get 2 more zombies. And then this doesn't have vigilance, right? No, it doesn't. Alright, so there we go. Yep. Demon comes in. Past the blockers. Let's see. Is dealt damage, so we want to block that with... go ahead. Pro black. Yep. Okay, so we got him. Opponent misplayed and we punished him for it. Does give you 2 life if they block, but other than that, not punish. That's true. They didn't have a way to, like, punish me, so I should have been actively attacking with a Reformer if all they had was Goose. But yeah, opponent did not see the line, and we punished him for it. So there we go, GG's. Although at this point we have so many lands that we're just running straight gas, right? Yeah. And we at least made the Necroboom smaller. Yep, there's another Magda. Alright. I probably do want, like, some sort of sweeper in the deck. So... having the Giants might not be bad. I don't think there's anything that the deck is wanting to do. Because, like, I'm trying to think... Oh my god. Can you believe it? They grabbed Bajuka Bog when we had both Leyline of Sanctity and Metropolis Reformer out. Like, holy shit. I think they have a much easier time stabilizing if they don't do a punt like that. But that is also exactly why we have the Leyline of Sanctity. It's amazing how often this thing has been showing up in our opening hand. Maybe what we want is a not the giant sweeper, but maybe more of a everyone pick something. Okay, everyone picks one type sweeper. Quasar. Quasar's a combo deck. Electric Revelation. Okay. It's a card. This is not ideal. Crossroads sometimes comes in untapped. We can grab a Surveil for that. Not perfect. Not the worst, I guess. Okay. So we have our 3. Let's go ahead and play Giver of Runes now. That way, if we top deck into a Torpor Orb, we can still go with Torpor Orb. Play Wooded Foothills. Play Basilisk Collar. Pass the turn. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this now. Why is this a 3/4? So, like, there's never a world where we could actually, like, bolt it. Elegant Parlor. That is not a Torpor Orb, so we are going to toss that away. Yeah, the fact that Bajuka Bog is not a maze, an interaction that doesn't come up super often. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Got Bygone Bishop here, so we may end up going with Bygone Bishop turn 3, I think. That way we can at least get some additional value off of casting Phlage normally. Yeah. Let's go ahead and cast Bygone Bishop. If they counter him... If they counter the Bishop... Okay, so I'm going to put on top. Well, the Giver's not doing anything. You stand by your belief, Bajuka Bog is not a good card. No, Bajuka Bog is a good card. Why would you say it's not a good card? Like, Bog is just a free graveyard exile on a land. There might be times where you might not want it because, like, for tempo reasons, but still. Because. Alright, chat, I'm going to assume that you're being very, very silly today. Alright, well... We're still casting Bygone. Like, congrats, you got the tempo. Yep, there's Snappy. Snappy, recast, memory lapse, that's fine. Resolves, yep. Now I'm going to show you a magic trick where I go pay red, scry 1, put the bishop on the bottom. Like, that denied us at least one draw to try and find the Torpor Orb that we need. Which is unfortunate, but got to do. That's a 3. And now we have Orb. Well, I can play Phlage. Play Phlage. Phlage probably gets countered. Let's play the Orb. Orb probably also definitely gets countered. Yep, there's Dovin's Veto. They're just waiting until they can play Quasar relatively safely and then also draw half your deck. All right. Well, we can at least return Giver triumphantly. Captivating Crossroads. All right. Cast the Phlage. Phlage gets countered. Really? Oh, okay. Now, Bargot Trawler, that's a good card. Chat, I'm done with your shit. I'm so done with your shit. You can't lose the game. Whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life, for each 1 life you lost, exile permanent you control or a card from your hand or graveyard. When you lose the battlefield, you lose the game. That's some, that's concerning. Oh, hey, Torpor Orb. Hold on. Torpor Orb. So we play Flip. This is what? Whenever you lose life, for each 1 life, you exile permanent you control or a card from your hand or graveyard. So they just exile a bunch of stuff from their graveyard so they don't lose that life. All right. Well, we have the flare of fortitude here if they do try and combo us, so there's that. Yep. Mm-hmm. And this is where things start getting really, really testy for us. Oh boy. What are they are they playing Delve? Do they have Dig Through Time? Dig Through Time, Treasure Cruise. Yep, there we go, Treasure Cruise. Yep, so they're going to gain 3 life, which means that they just reload 6 cards. Yep. Completely reloaded. Like you do. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Fuck, that's an infinite combo. Fuck. Gain a life. God, it's literally a 2-card combo. That's such bullshit. And oh god, I should have. If I had realized that. Alright, so now at least my life total can't change. So, wait, do they just deck themselves out now? Like, they have their entire deck in their hand, but they can't lose the game? Yeah. Worst case, Trawler is a 3-1 or a tapped land. I mean, you're not wrong. But having the effect be on a land is really, really... Having the Pajuka Bog effect on a land is really powerful. Because, like, you cast a creature with Pajuka Bog, there's always the chance for a spell interaction. So yeah, the opponents currently got all the life. And they've got exactly 7 spells left. So they're gonna have to have like some way to If they have a way to... No, they can't draw any more spells, right? Right. Now, they might have, like, a Time Twister. They might have Oracle into Time Twister next turn. In which case, there was nothing I can really do about that to begin with. Now, you can definitely run Trawler with Bajuka Bog. And you can definitely have decks that want one over the other. I'm just saying, if you're running black and you're only running like 2 colors, you really kind of want to be able to play the exile. Okay. Oh, the other thing? Yeah, the opportunity cost on the casting cost of the creature spell is a cost as well. 4 mana, right? I'm pretty sure it's like 4 mana. 4 mana to exile a graveyard and play a mediocre creature. That is asking a lot. As opposed to literally just making your land drop and then also you can play spells that turn. That is not insignificant. It's 3 mana. Okay, that is significantly stronger, but that's still an important difference. Now, there is the upside that with a creature, you can blink it, you can reanimate it. Like, it's a lot more abusable. But that's really more... But at that point, it's really less of a which one is better, and more like each of these have their own differences. Also, hey, check out this person. Like, I don't think either of us are winning this one. I am assuming they have some way to, Ah, okay. They're gonna path to exile their own creatures so that way they stop getting triggers. They probably have a way to refresh their deck. I almost guarantee it. But like, damn. Damn. Nothing against Mr. Shadow Puppeteer personally, but like... You know... I just don't enjoy 2-card combo decks. I mean, like, granted, they have to, like... They still have to draw a card. They still have to have a spell to, like, kick everything off. Like, they still have to do all that, but at the same time, it's like, eh. So, granted, with, like, that many... Yeah, there you go. Okay. So, what other cool stuff you got here? Whirlwind Denial, Narset. Yep, that's pretty dirty. You've also got Leyline, 3 steps ahead. This direction. Yep, Rusko. Rusko's in there. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one, chat. 3, 4, 5, 6. All they need is, like, what? Anything that draws spells, and then it's all over again. So, like, I'll go ahead and play Phlage. Yeah, okay, congrats. You won. You played 2 cards and you won. But then again, that's just combo decks. Like, what are you gonna do? Alright, Arvad, Weatherlight Smuggler. Story of the Console, Rip, Witch's Mark, Sulfum. The Rip is good. We have the Witch's Mark to dig. Against White Black, we're going to have to deal with a ton of removal, though. So, let's see. Against Arvald, I think I'm going to keep this on the strength of Authority, I think. Giver of Runes is also not bad. I don't think the Giver of Runes survives. So, yeah, let's go ahead and play the Authority of the Consuls. The Consuls can also just, like, disappear. Like, it's white-black. They have removal for everything. They're not playing Arnvald, which is good for me. Let's see. So, let's go ahead. Put this on red, I think. My instincts are telling me red. Scry Arena of... Leave that up. Remover for Giver is not ideal. How do I feel about Wrath of the Skies? Like outside of a dedicated energy deck? I'm honestly not sure. I don't remember what Wrath of the Skies is. Okay, there goes Giver. That's to be expected though. We do have patch up to bring her back in like another 2-drop. Knights! Okay, so it's Arvad Knights. Okay, then. Let's see. I think we just ripped that apart. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that immediately. And then we can go ahead, play Phlage, kill the Arvald. Because this sure do be looking like we're going to be on the escape plan. Squinty, hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. Radic! Ah, this fucking guy. Radic is like the de facto... And he's got protection from black, hexproof from white and black. Which is also not ideal. I'm gonna hold on to the Sulfum. We can't path. Witch's Mark doesn't do what we want. Not ideal. Let's see. Get X energy counters, and you may pay any amount of energy, destroy each artifact, creature, or enchantment with mana value less than or equal. It's a sorcery for X white. Destroys each artifact, creature, or enchantment equal to or less than the enchantments. I think that's good. I think the I think an X spell that acts as a wrath, and it's just like it scales up with the mana you have. I think that's honestly just kind of inherently good. Radic Tal Zealot, though. This is going to be one pickle. The white decks that get their hit points to 500 a match are the ones that scare you. Why are they getting their hit points up to 500, huh? Alright, so there's Arvad. And a Dauntless Bodyguard. Well, we've got Stone of Eric. We are missing something severely right now. Limit 0. I don't think Sulfum does what I want, right? Right. Alright, there's the Shar. That helps. Grab white. Now we have that at least. We could get back... I guess we could have gotten back Phlage. Radic's already drawn like 3 cards. So then, what? Alright, let's attempt to exile Arvad. Dauntless Bodyguard can't stop that. They can sacrifice the Bodyguard to make Arvad a 2/2. But that doesn't do a whole lot. We've got enough cards in here that we can play Phlage. We don't have any protection for Phlage, though, and that's what makes us so bad. Because they can just have, like, Murderous Riders. They can have Murderous Riders out the ass. Having Deshar is neat, but not neat enough. Choose another creature you control, so Bitter Blossom is a problem. It's a problem insofar that we are just going to get run over. The deck definitely wants some sort of sweeper. Now, if we had a way to give Phlage haste, that'd be pretty sugoi. As it is, we could patch up. You get back Phlage, shoot the Order, shoot the Bodyguard. Alright, eat everything except Giver, I guess. Yeah, go ahead. Shoot the Order. So that's probably a card they got off Radic. They can play the Murderous Rider, kill Phlage. Phlage goes to command zone. Alternatively, we let Phlage die. We can use Patch Up to get Phlage back. Kill another creature, but I don't really like that. I'd rather start using the Helping Hand. Yep, there's the Cavalier. They sacrifice the token. They destroy Phlage. And again, they just get to keep doing it. Like we are just getting chonked out of existence right now. Get Lost helps a little bit, but doesn't really do what I want it to do. Let's see. Dies, return target creature mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Fortunately, they don't have anything like that. So... Cast a Shar. Cast Helping Hand. Get back Giver. I'd rather not use the Patch Up to get back a Giver of Runes because it's the total mana value. Like, if they have double Murderous Rider, they can kill Tashar, they can kill Giver, and we were just gonna have a hard time regardless. No blocks. Yep, we're behind the 8-ball, alright. Radic's drawing him a spell every turn. And I don't have the means to play Phlage again. Invasion of Gabakon. That's out. Kind of. Like, I can have Tashar Giver, hit Invasion, 6-7 life. Destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, they gain 3 life. I don't think we can afford to crack the stone. Oh, and they get to seek, and they get to make knights. So there's your Barger Trawler. A card they just have no opportunity to actually play because they're holding up all these other instants. This target creature, phase 7. There's a Murderous Rider. I think we're just dead on board, right? We have 10 life. We can go ahead and smack in, get the enchantment. Otherwise it's 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. We block here. Yeah, that's 7 damage, puts us down to 3. We can patch up. See, it's a good card. No, I'm not saying it's a bad card. I'm not saying it's a bad card. I'm just saying its existence does not make Bajukabog a bad card. Like 3 mana for a reanimated, like, there's a lot of stuff you could do with the card. The card is a good card. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know what you're trying to like. Okay, that's it. That's it. I think I've been I feel like I've been bamboozled. But if you're trying to like compare and contrast Trawler against Bajukabog specifically, no, Bajukabog was a bad card, irrespective of the existence of Trawler. Bajukabog is not a bad card. You're not gonna win on this. Also, it's another Croxa deck, so this is a scenario where we can't actually play our orbs. She's saying the card smells like spoiled milk. I am not saying that! Let the record show that I have never once said that. Now, let's see. If they play Croxa... What, do I just drop Bygone Bishop? No, I feel like I drop Call Surprise Witness, because we're going to be doing... Oof. Grief. Alright. We're getting scammed. Honestly, I would... Oh, God. The Pitch Elementals would be really good for this. We can get back... Got a lot of redundancy here in our hand, too, so I feel like Seize the Spoils is probably the pick here. Seize the Spoils helps us draw through our deck faster. Whereas every... Okay, so they're grabbing Helping Hand. And then they're gonna Undying Malice. Damn. Damn, bro. Damn. Yep, getting scammed. Yeah, get rid of the spells because you just have creatures. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our survey land. Crox is coming back for a grudge match. Battlefield Forge? Is that what I want? Don't think so. I think I want to try and grab deeper into those Torpor Orbs. Rip. We don't take 4. Phlage comes out next turn, gets us back anyway. They can spend mana, take the Rip out of our hands. Still have Seize the Spoils here. Alright, so they're gonna go Signet into Croxa. You can go ahead, drop the Rip. You've already got 5 cards in that graveyard. And they've got 4 cards in there. So, like, they can Croxa and then Croxa back pretty heavily. It's honestly not... Ah, that's actually really... Shadow Spear giving us lifelink is probably better. They're also running really low, so once Croxa comes down... Let's destroy their Signet. There we go. Now we Phlage. Table the Mirror Breaker. Okay. Yep, decline. If we hit another land, we can go Bishop into Skrelv. We're not going to worry about the seas. Yep, there's Croxa. Croxa down, we drop seas. And El Goblino. Oh, that is brutal. That is so brutal right now. Oh, God. This is really bad for a couple of reasons. Because now Croxa comes out, boots up. We're going to take fucking 12 life? Yeah, we are factually just going to take 12 life. You don't know if you should craft the Evoke Elementals. You should absolutely craft the Evoke Elementals. Yeah, we're going to take 12 life next turn. We needed another land, and we just... Sending it away with the Battlefield Forge ended up murdering us. The Fable comes out. Like, we can Phlage, block... I don't see a world where we can actually, like, make this work. Alright. We'll call that GG's. Did I craft him? I haven't had the wild cards to craft him yet. I only just now have the 1 mythic. But they're, like, really high on my to craft list. Like, pull up the special guest here. Like, okay. There is a lot to catch up on. There's that... I don't regret it, because it took, like, close to half a year to get this on Arena after the fact. But yeah. I don't have any of the pitch elementals yet, but these are going to be really high priority crafting. Mythic Victimize. Yeah, I know, right? It feels so bad. Almost as bad, but you know what feels worse? Mythic Tragic Slip. That feels so much worse. I have... Oh, God. What was it? It was the Bolt, right? Yeah, the big score. Generous Plunderer. Target opponent creates a tap treasure whenever attacks deals damage to the defending player equal to the number of artifacts you control. This is the one I think I want to craft next. But I'm at a point now where I know I'm not going to be crafting this immediately. Or rather, I'm not going to be playing it immediately. And I just kind of need... I am so strapped for mythics right now. Like, hold on. Let's, just take a look at, like, the mythics for Horizons. You're gonna do a few more drafts with Horizons, so you're holding off on crafting them until probably Bloomburrow. That's Probably not unreasonable. If you look at Modern Horizons 3, it looks like we actually have most of the stuff I wanted. We still need Ulamog, Emrakul. Here, I guess it would be nice for Xena Seeker, but Ocelot Pride is probably the bigger one. Like, this card's insane. This card is just factually insane. There's still Tamio. There's still Shadow of the Second Sun. Nethergoyf. I don't think I need Soren. God. Was there a Magic the Gathering character more disappointing than Soren? I don't know that there was. Ocelot Pride being a mythic ticks you off? I'm sorry to hear that. Marwyn the Nurturer. So this is going to be a match where we want to use Phlage as ETB to, like, bully them. Ooh, land tax, Mesmeric Orb. Perfect. Exactly the kind of hand I would want to hold on to for this. Alright, let's go ahead and... First things first. Land tax right now doesn't do a whole lot. That sets us up better for the future. Next turn, we're going to drop the orb. And yeah, just grab a mountain. Yep, that's an elf. And then Basilisk Collar. We were looking for Basilisk Collar. Yum, 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 yum. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield under control, gets a counter. I think what I have to do is play Basilisk Collar pass. They can play Marwyn, not play a land. Ah, there's a land. See, this is just whenever another elf enters the battlefield. Yep. Alright. Alright. Go ahead, attempt that. Yep. Boom. Now we get to refill our hand. Add white, white, white. Oh, hey, it's an Arid Mesa. That's pretty cool. Alright, we shoot the elf. Pass of the turn. Next turn, we can actually just play Phage out again, shoot whatever elf they have. Speaking of Bloom Bro, you gotta start saving gems for a Mastery Pass. Yep, sure do. You fool! It's too late! It's too late! Ooh, come here. Alright, so first things first, eat instant sorceries and... discard Arid Mesa and also a basic plains. Too late to save gems? No, it's not. Why? Hold on. Why are they just playing out Marwyn? That doesn't make sense. Alright. Go ahead and... Wait, what was even the point of that? Alright, shoot Marwyn. Yeah, there's no reason for me to do that. I was just being silly. Maybe they're just at the point where they just want to, like, get their dailies over. Yep, that's Beast Whisperer. Maybe cast an Elspell. Play green. Alright, fair enough. Let's see. Yep. They can still pay green to draw more cards. Also, they know everything that's in my hand. Yep, okay. That's a good one to end on. GG's, Marwin. GG's. Yes, yes, yes. By all means, go ahead and start saving for Bloomborough. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull up the deck. Is there anything that I think was lagging here? Footfall Craters has been a... That's been a little awkward. I think the Trample is still relevant. And that's why I'm going to keep it in there for now. But I think we cut out the Electric Revelation. Unexpected Windfall is fine. Sulfum is... Well, it means doming them for 6th. So going Phlage into Sulfum is just like the dream. I think Sun Titan's still good to do. The Flare was good. Tashar also has the upside of, like, play Tashar, cast Phlage, bring back a creature with it. So I still need to see Tashar a bit more. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to see Bygone Bishop. Hatchup and Legion's Chant. Theoretically, these are cards that we want to run. Because they can also bring back a Torpor Orb card. And a Protection card. So I'm going to leave those in the deck for now. Let's see. Overall, I think deck is solid. Like, part of it is because we changed things to be way more focused on just Turbo Wing out Phlage. We needed to play Thrill of Possibility and all these others. Indy is really good. Indy's another source of trample here. Like, maybe we don't need Crater. I'm gonna hold on to it for the cycling, though. Like, it's on thin ice, but overall, Excavation's probably fine for now. Really, the only thing I feel like it wants is a sweeper. So... let's see. You could go with, like, classic sweepers. Is there a way that... Is there, like, a, asymmetrical wrath that we could use, or... Single combat could be what we want. Each player chooses a creature or planeswalker they control and sack the rest. Players can't cast creatures or planeswalker spells until the end of your next turn. So, like, we put Phlage out. I don't know. That doesn't feel like enough. It could just be that we play Farewell because Farewell is the de facto good sweeper. Probably the biggest issue is when they go wide. So maybe what we actually want is a Storm's Wrath or burning down the house. I'm even willing to entertain the idea of End of Brotherhood. End of Brotherhood is probably the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Brotherhood. Just for the decks that want to go like super, super wide. Because Phlage is really good at like picking things off on like a card by card basis, like what you saw with the Elf deck. But if we want to, but if they're going like super, super wide, things get a little trickier. So having Brotherhood's ends also just a good way to mess with the ramp decks. You recommend putting in Charming Stray because he's so charming? Yeah, he is charming. I mean, not as much as like say the Charming Scoundrel. Although Charming Scoundrel is also like a card that honestly probably fits into the deck perfectly fine. Like she's a body, she rummages, she treasures, so that way she can ramp. So you could do a lot worse than say Charming Scoundrel here. And on that note, let's go ahead and raid. Wednesday, I will be back playing more Dicey Dungeons. I'm going to be playing the Witch now that I have her unlocked. On Friday, I lied last Friday. I lied. I'm sorry. Last time, I said we were going to go back to playing our Heart Gold Nuzlocke, but I completely forgot that Dawn Trail comes out on Friday. So I'm going to actually do stream early. And we're going to just, I'm going to be playing the start of Dawn Trail on stream. And then I'll play it on my own time. And then it'll be like, yeah. It's really less about streaming Dawn Trail and more like, I know I want to play Dawn Trail. And also I need to make sure I'm streaming. So why don't we just go ahead and do both at the same time? You know? Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Ooh. Let's see what Arrow is up to. And then, yeah, next Monday we'll be back with more Magic. I'm either going to start brewing with Brea, or we're going to be playing more Kalia. If I can't figure out what to do, we're just always going to default to Kalia from now on, because I love playing with Kalia. So then, we'll see you next time. Same hero time, same hero channel. Good night, everyone.